Hi guys, Jason Craig here, Craiggsfitness, and in today's video, I'm actually going to be bringing you guys with me at work. Today's going to be more like a travel video, a video that you guys can see how I do it here at work, enjoy some scenery, and just not have so much of my talking in all of these videos. Come along with me, see what the life of a pilot is like, and see how we do it here in the Caribbean. Today I'll be hopping between Carriacou, Grenada, and Union Island. So come along for this ride and enjoy this trip. Alright, so we're sitting here almost ready to roll, just giving the car a few minutes to warm up, and then we'll make our way over to the airport. So sit tight and enjoy the ride. Perfect. So we just pulled up to work. I'm here in the car park, as you guys can see. Now it's time for me now to get dressed and head on down to the check-in office. Boom! Okay, so we're ready and it's time to head on down to the office. There's a plane coming to land right now. I'm gonna head over to the edge of the runway and document that landing so you guys can get a good view of it. All right guys, I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you look closely, you're gonna be seeing the Twin Otter coming in. That's one of our company's airplane. And this is like one of the most exciting landings that we have here in the Grenadines. Alright guys, that was an amazing takeoff. So now it's time for me to do my own takeoff, and I'll be heading over to Carriacou, where I'll be picking up with the rest of this training. Alright guys, you're gonna have to admit, this is one of the best jobs in the world, man. Look at that view. That beach was looking so awesome. Okay, so like we are now here in Craigg. So I'm gonna look for a spot where we can pick up some training. Of course, we're gonna have to talk about something on health. We can't just be flying all day. After all, this is a health channel, so we have to do something on health. So let me look for a nice spot. Maybe I'll take a walk down to the beach, and we can do a quick topic there and continue with the rest of this video.
I can't believe.
Alright guys, so I did find a spot. We're actually on the mangrove tree, I believe it is. But I was going to do it out there, but that sun is way too hot. Take a look at that. I was thinking, what are some things that we can talk about while we're here in this short overlay in Craigg? Why not talk about 3 tips to improve your health at work? Tip number 1, get moving. Now, especially if you have a very sedentary job, a job that sits a lot, that will not help. If you remember from the video on the pillars of health, exercise, the body was designed to move about. Now, because of industrialization and commercialization, we are not working as hard as we were designed to. Hence, we now have to take it or make it our business to get moving. Now, I'm not telling you to get up from your desk every minute, then you will be getting in trouble with your boss. But every now and then, take a little stretch leg, as my grandmother would say. If you work in an office that has an elevator, use the stairs instead. That will be a lot better for your health. Now, there's a bird above me making, I think he's looking for some camera time. And next thing you can do for exercise, and I do this one a lot, during my lunch break, instead of going to the lunchroom or worse, sitting at your desk and work, I normally leave the aircraft and go to a nearby monument that is right at the airport. It's like a 5-minute walk away, and have my lunch there, and then I finish, I walk back to the airplane. So tip number 1 is to get moving. Tip number 2 is to snack healthy. I'm not going to tell you not to snack, because most of us know that sometimes it's impossible. We're going to be nibbling and snacking. So my advice to you is to snack healthy. Choose foods that will benefit you. In certain cases, you may have to make your own snacks. For example, I do make granola bars to walk to work with. So that might be something you might want to incorporate and make something that is low calorie, especially if you sit a lot. Try to eat snacks that are not so loaded in fats, but are higher on the complex carbohydrates. That way you can get a slow release. Again, the granola bar is a great option. If you have a fruit, that's also a great option. And this is obviously going to require some pre-planning. And the last and final tip, stay irrigated. Now, I'm not sure what your profession is, but especially if it is something that you're going to be out in the sun a lot, it's very important that you stay irrigated. If you notice, a lot of these tips are built upon the pillars of health. Of course, we will touch all because we only have 3 tips, but ensure that you stay irrigated. In some cases, like your meals, you're going to have to plan, which means you're going to have to fill up your water the night before so that you can have a fresh, clean supply of water to drink throughout the day. So guys, that's 3 tips that you can use to stay healthy at work. Tip number 1, get moving. Tip number 2, snack healthy. Tip number 3, stay irrigated. So let me know in the comments below which one of these you are already trying and which one you plan to implement. I'm going to cut this video now and head on back to the airport and relax a little bit before my next flight. So take care guys, this was really fun, and we'll pick up the rest of the flight after this short break.
footage.